of allowing a number of synchronistic events
All
to flow.
right.
And I really wasn't planning on asking any questions. And I actually wrote my name on that piece of paper because I thought it was maybe a door prize or something.
You wanted to win a door?
No. Yeah. So here I am, and the question that came to mind was that most of my life I've been sort of suppressing my passions and interests in order to be who I thought everyone else wanted me to be. And so I'm having trouble now figuring out what my passions are, what my dreams are.
Well, it's very simple. Very, very simple. As we said, you don't necessarily have to immediately come up with an overarching career, a lifelong project. You start simple. You start small. Every moment, you look around. You have options. Simple things, everyday things. All you have to do is feel which one at any given moment has even just the tiniest bit more attractiveness, the tiniest bit more excitement in it, and just do that first. Take it as far as you can till you can take it no further. Then look for the next one that has just a little bit more excitement in it than any other option. Do that next. This is what we mean when we say that synchronicity is the organizing principle. By giving you things that contain more excitement than anything else, synchronicity actually shows you in what order to act on these things. We assume you came here today because this excited you at the moment. Yes?
Yes.
Then all you have to do when this experience is over is stop and say, all right, what would excite me the most next? Take a walk, read a book, eat with a friend, make a phone call, see a movie, whatever it is, out of all the options available to you, pick the one that seems most exciting and act on it to the best of your ability with no insistence that it has to come to pass, and see what happens. And just keep doing that. It will eventually start building into bigger and bigger and bigger opportunities to allow you to exercise more action on more of your excitement. And then perhaps if it is relevant for you to have some sort of larger scale project or career or something that is representative of your excitement that way. And that doesn't mean there only has to be one expression. There can still be multiple expressions of an overall umbrella of excitement. But it will evolve into something larger. But it doesn't matter if it does, because if you just keep acting on what excites you the most, no matter what it is, you will always be acting on your excitement, and you will live a life full of excitement. You understand?
I understand.
It's that simple. Keep it that simple, and the ball will start rolling. That's all it takes.
I understand. I guess I see a lot of people being very passionate about different things, about their careers.
So what? You can use them as inspiration, but it's got to be done your way.
Right.
And you won't feel that until you start acting on it. Remember? Okay. You have to be the vibration first. Yes?
Okay, copy.
So, when you are allowing yourself to say, all right, it sounds exciting that I could just start acting on my excitement, you'll be in the proper vibration. And the things that need to happen will unfold in front of you. Your life will unfold as it needs to. You don't have to judge yourself or gauge yourself by anyone else's experience. In fact, you actually have no business doing so, because you're not them and they're not you. Right. You can use people as inspiration, or certainly you can use people as object lessons, but the idea is you still have to decide to do it the way that works for you. Doesn't matter how anyone else decides it works for them. You're unique. You have to do it in your unique way. That's what it's all about. Okay. Being yourself as fully as you can.
Thank you very much.
Is this helping?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
My name's, well, they named me Tasha anyway in this lifetime. I have several things I wanted to share with you.
Yes, yes.
I've been a therapist for most of my adult life.
Oh, all right.
And about 5 years ago, during a session with a client, I had an overwhelming, beaming, loving, surging energy surge through every cell of my being lit up.
How exciting.
Yes. And then I got an instant download that I'm a family relative that has passed away and I'm here to love and support him. And so I asked my client, and he said, yeah, my dad. So we figured out it was his dad.
Yes.
And after that happened, I was searching for answers.
To what?
to what that was.
I thought
mean,
you knew what it was.
Well, I knew that it was his father that had passed away, but that
Yes.
beaming love that's like beyond this world through every cell of my being could not
Yes.
have been him.
No, it was more of you.
Yeah, it was like my higher consciousness or my
Yes.
super. Yeah.
Because it needed to be experienced by you so that you could tap into the higher level and deliver the information that you needed to.
It was.
Remember, you have to go to the level
Yeah.
before you can get the information that is reflective of that level. So you allowed yourself to open up, go to that level, that's what it feels like, and then you were capable of doing what you needed to do to access the information you required to be of service.
So the next thing I did was I asked Bashar to take me onto a ship.
Me?
Yes. For 2 nights, I asked through my consciousness to take me on his
Yes.
his craft. And the
You
second
mean
night,
mine?
Yes.
Why are you
you're-
speaking about me in the third person?
Sorry. And I went to sleep, and I
Yes.
was in a cockpit. And
Yes.
I won't go into detail, but it was definitely not your race because
No.
this was a 7 or 8 foot race.
Well, that's how you interpreted it, yes.
Yeah. But I still got to go on the craft and
Yes.
fly through space.
All
So then
right.
after
Was that fun for you?
That was a lot of fun for me. I
All
can't wait until
right.
I can do it, even though it felt very physical.
Oh,
and I looked
you
down at my arms.
can wait.
I will wait. Okay, but the most important thing is this was June 16th. I was woken up by like a loud instrument in my ear,
Yes.
like really loud in my ear.
Yes.
And when I opened my eyes, I saw this being, and at
Yes.
first my mind's like, your eyes are playing tricks on you. You're not seeing, that's not really there.
Oh, all right.
And then she moved slightly, like forward, and of course she picked up my fear a little bit because she just woke me up with a
Yes.
really loud instrument in my ear.
Yes.
So she received back into the bathroom, and then this rotating ball of energy started levitating, coming towards my bed. And then she's like, here I am. No, your eyes are not playing tricks on you. And then she went into the ceiling. Who was that?
Can't tell you that.
Why?
Not allowed to,
How did I know you were going to say that?
because you're psychic.
I knew you were going to say that.
You're psychic.
Okay. Well, I love
Why do you think that might be?
Because it's my journey to tap into that.
In this
energy.
case, yes, you're still in mid-process with that being. So we can't reveal too much. We can't, as you say, spill your beans.
Okay. Oh.
Not yet.
Yael?
Can't tell you that yet.
Paya?
You are in mid-process.
Okay.
You don't have to keep guessing.
Any-
We're not going to answer the question.
Is there any advice that you give me to connect better?
Yes. Did a color come to you in that incident, in that experience, or an object? Did something make itself obvious to you as being symbolically representative of that interaction? An object, a color, the sound, of course, you already have. Did it sound like something in particular, a particular instrument for you?
Feminine energy is the only thing that I can come up with.
Feminine energy.
Yeah.
You're saying that the sound that woke you up sounded like feminine energy?
I'm sorry. So you know with drummers, the round things that they hit?
You mean symbols?
Yeah. Well, that's what it sounded
Double
like.
entendre intended?
Like someone just slammed 2 of those in my ear, like really, really loud.
So then if you recreated that sound for yourself in a more comfortable way, what do you think it might do?
It was very uncomfortable.
I will repeat my question since you obviously did not hear it.
Yes, I heard it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What did I say?
You said if I recreated that sound, what would I experience?
You're leaving something out.
In
In a more comfortable way,
a more comfortable way.
which means not as loud.
So do I just go buy a few of those or what?
You can if you wish, if that works for you. But what we're saying is you were given the vibration that will give you more of a connection. If you recreate the sound symbolizes the vibrational frequency that will allow you to feel more in touch with that entity. Now, it doesn't, again, have to be a crashingly loud sound,
Yes.
but they had to get through to you.
Yeah, I'm a really deep sleeper.
So there you go. So if you just recreate what feels like the correct sound in a comfortable way, at a comfortable decibel level, that can be the permission slip that they were giving you to say, If you recreate this and let that vibration wash over you, you will be in the correct frequency to be able to interact with us more consciously. So you were given what you need. You were given the permission slip.
Thank you. Can I will hopefully maybe you'll give me the answer to this.
Maybe, maybe not.
I was coming home from a session. It was like midnight, and I was fidgeting with my stereo, and I was reaching an intersection, and I heard accident really loud in my head.
Yes.
And I look up, and this guy is in my entire lane, and I should have slammed into him and probably not be here right now. But if
All
it weren't
right.
for him saying accident, really, I say him, but I don't know who it was.
Your guides.
Anyone specific? Don't I have several of them?
Oh, all right. It was Todd. Does that help you? Oh, no, wait. Maybe it was Matthew. Oh, no, wait. Maybe it was
John.
Fred.
John?
Oh, maybe it was John. Do you really need to know? Since you received the
No.
information in the way that you needed it, do you really need to know anything else?
Yes, I want to know why they intervened.
Because you would be dead.
Well, what if maybe I wanted to go though?
Obviously, that wasn't your path, or they wouldn't have intervened.
Okay,
Because it wasn't an intervention.
it wasn't.
No, in other words, you didn't want to go,
Right.
so that gave them the permission to shout it out.
Right.
If you had really timed it, that was the time to go, they would have been zipper-lipped.
Yeah, I cannot believe. I mean, I should have slammed into this guy, and our tires maybe touched. It was just crazy.
But all those things, again, in some senses, are worked out for timing. It wasn't your time. They knew that, you knew that, and so they were capable of assisting you. Even if you had died, they would have told you it's not your time and sent you back.
Oh, that would have sucked.
No, it wouldn't, because it's not your time.
Well, I probably would have been pretty.
Are
beat
you
up, though.
saying that you do not enjoy being where you are?
I'm like in the clouds most of the time.
Well, then you need to put your feet on the ground so that you can understand what you need from being in the clouds as well. It's a balancing act.
I know that's what Trev tells me too, but
Well, there you go.
all right. Thank you.
Does this help you?
Yes.
Are
the
you
symbols.
sure?
Yes.
What are you so impatient about? Where are you in a hurry to be, other than where you are, which is the most important place you can possibly be, here and now? Where are you in a hurry to get to?
Out of here.
Why? You
'Cause it's
chose to
boring.
be where you are. Why are you in such a hurry to leave?
Because I'm bored.
Bored?
Yeah.
Don't you understand that there is no such thing as a boring situation?
Yes.
Only bored minds?
Yes,
So why
Bashar.
are you boring yourself?
Because I have an old dog that I'm kind of like waiting for him to pass.
So what?
Before I can like go out and get wild and live my life. Like he's at home right now. I have a camera on him, like because he's crying, waiting for mommy to get home.
That's what you're using as an excuse?
It's not an excuse. I take him to the park every day, but
That's
yeah.
not what I'm saying.
Excuse
I'm
for
talking about the idea of the energy state you are choosing to be in. Do you think that's what your dog wants you to feel?
what? No.
Well, then why do you feel that way? Why? Why?
I have a very dysfunctional family.
And you are taking on all of those belief systems because they work for you? Or do they not work for you? Do you understand that you are a different person every moment?
Yeah.
Well, if you really understand that, then the person that you choose to define yourself to be, or could choose to define yourself to be, doesn't have a dysfunctional family and never did.
Oh.
You are changing your history if you change yourself. You may still see them, but that doesn't mean that they have any effect on you, because you're the one that decides who you are.
I don't see them because they're so dysfunctional I can't be around them.
But yet you are still around them.
Energetically, yeah.
Well, there's no difference. You're accepting their energy as real for you. You're
It's
accepting their
heartbreaking.
ideas as real for you. They don't have to be. So why would you choose to accept them as real when that's not what you prefer to believe about yourself? Why?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Because it's the lesson I set out for myself. I don't know.
But the lesson is to let go of the things that don't work for you.
I just don't understand how family can treat somebody like that, you know?
Because they propel you in the direction you need to go by being exactly representative of the direction you don't prefer to go in. They gave you a springboard to push off from, not stick to. So don't stick to it. Spring off from it. Say, this is not what I prefer. They're giving you an opportunity to see more clearly what you do prefer by contrast, by comparison. So push away and be who you wish to be, who you prefer to be, who you actually are. Even though they may not act like it in their physical personalities, in their hearts, in their souls, in their spirits, that's actually what they would prefer that you do, is be yourself. And they will know that either in this life or after it, but it's your job to know it for yourself now.
Oh, I do know it. I've
No,
been shown...
you don't if you don't use it.
I do know it.
But you're not acting like you know it. You're saying, I'm bored. I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
That means you don't know it. Remember, if it's not in your behavior, if it's not in your energy, you may have an intellectual comprehension of the concept, but it's not in your bones. You don't know it. So know it. Know it to be true for yourself. Let it be in your behavior. Let it be true for you. And then you'll know it.
Thank you.
It's up to you. But please remember, you are never alone. You always have help. There is no reason for you to be bored. The universe is an exciting place.
I know.
Let yourself be excited because you're part of that exciting universe.
Okay.
Don't give in to the ideas that have nothing to do with you. The dysfunctions have to do with their own issues. They don't have to do with you.
I know.
All right. Act like you know it.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Our unconditional love to you.
Love to you too.